Hello, my railroaders. It's Southern 207. Yes, after about a 2-month hiatus, and believe me, I have been very, very, very busy. But, now, with that out of the way, I can honestly attest that if you notice, a lot of stuff has been done. This is the original Dunlapville section, although you wouldn't know it today. I'm in the process of installing feeders, but I have redone the entire yard arrangement here, including the branch line, which, as you can see, I'm in the process of putting back in, which will include, once I get that section of plywood here installed, a Y, so I can turn the engines around, which will lead over a bridge, which the bridge was previously up there. I had just sitting there. I finally decided where to put it. It's going to sit roughly about there on a pair of 3D printed abutments. And I also got a slew of roughly, I'm going to say about 5/8 foam board. Price tag was right, so I'm not complaining. Which you guys should know by now when I say that, what that actually meant. Freebie. Anyway, I'm in the process of installing, redoing the power distribution in this area to more of a uniform setup. I'm using black wire on the outside rail, red on the inside. Now, you may have noticed something else that's been changed. The loop does no longer goes right there. I have now turned it into a giant reversing section, although the whole thing does not reverse. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but right there is an MRC reverse module, and right in that section there is the reversing section. But you're going to be wondering, how am I going to know if the train's still moving back there? The block detection system that Tom's Trains, or not Tom's Trains Things, but DIY and Digital posted is going to be protecting that. And currently what my plan is, which I have just got a bunch of stuff, I'm waiting on some more filament from everybody's favorite modern day Sears and Roebuck, aka the Amazon delivery. Which, just a little forward note for anybody that's wondering why I sent the stuff up to Rodney via Nick Tingate, which, Nick, thank you majorly for helping me out get that stuff up there. For the last 2 months, there has been a massive, and I mean massive, backlog on stuff coming from the nearest FedEx port or terminal. And it's the main one for the entire Hampton Roads area. They've got almost 200 tractor trailers parked, pallets of people's items sitting outside, warehouse overflowing. That's the reason why I haven't been using FedEx. And UPS, the Postal Service here, just started accepting packages. Yes, the day after Nick came through. But right now my focus is getting all this from the originals. Well, this was a thin section. I'm going to be renaming it to Dunlap Junction, because right there gives me 2 mains, so I can have one freight on the back track holding, while I have another one up here picking up I'll pull it into the siding to pick up the loads and drop off the empties. Which the yard crew is going to have a little bit of a puzzle, because I still have to debating about putting a diamond in back here to allow the yard crews to have a smidge more space, which, as you can see, I got a little bit, just enough space to do it. But in theory, that's one thing. Practice is another. But I'm slowly chopping away at this. It's just taking time. In the back here will be 4 storage tracks, possibly 5, because I got space for 2 more tracks. But I'm thinking about leaving this track here coming off this number 4 Pico as a freight house track or team track. And the way this is set up, I got arrival and departure for the branch line, and arrival and depart. Well, this here track is going to be like a thoroughfare / outbound build track. Then I got a passing / swap track, which I also found out something. Southern Railway actually had bobbers. They were in the 400 series, so that's what these guys are going to get repainted into. The same caboose red. So another project onto the repaint list. Now I know several other modelers are having the same issues I have with the rail joiners and end scale, at least. HO, you guys are still good. At least through Amazon, that is. But my next project is to start chopping away at the scenery after I get the wiring finished up over here. And then, after I get that done, it'll be chopping from this point on back around. And also, this mess today, as of this afternoon, will be going into a truck and getting the hell out of here. I'm tired of fighting with it. Yes, Vinny, you heard. If you see this video, you heard right. I have started cleaning up in here. I mean, I am still dealing with some messes, but it's not nearly as deep as it looks. Because right there's the floor. But one step at a time, guys. That's the way I have to chew at it. Because my the type of work me and my brother are doing, it's chaotic at best right now. We were picking up yards left, right, and center. Which is not a bad thing, but it's mostly elderly people who don't want to risk getting this COVID virus, which, knock on wood, I've been healthy so far. Anyway, this is that long overdue update. I know it's been like 2, maybe 3 months since I've done one. I've just been that damn busy. I mean, I have been popped out here for a little bit, piddling around, but that was about it. Anyway, model railroaders, I also will probably be starting to do some videos on 3D printed items that I have found on Thingiverse. This one here is actually a fairly cool idea. For those of you who have access to a 3D printer and also have a ton of these Stanley knife blades, which is a standard razor knife blade as we could know it. This is an item that I found on Thingiverse, and I highly recommend anybody who has a 3D printer to print one or two of these out. They are so handy because they're stronger than a number 11 blade, but yet at the same time, as you can see, you got the dexterity to go right down in there and cut a nice clean line. And as you can see, I have also been overhauling the wiring underneath that section. Which that reminds me, I need to replace that section of fascia or put a piece of plexiglass up. But I'm still alive. I've just been swamped. And on top of that, dealing with the dog. Well, the pup, I should say. She's 14 months now, and word of advice, which we also found out, she's a cross between a Pit Bull, Black Lab, German Pinscher, and Dalmatian. She's starting to show white spots on her body. So yes, I do have a true mutt. But she's a lovable mutt, so I can't say anything else about her. Anyway, Moderators, this is going on to about one of my average length videos now, so have a good one.